Greetings, tasty liquor lovers, and welcome to another episode of SwillinGrog's Wonderful World of Beer. It's just me this time, and tonight we'll be looking at Cass Fresh, 4.5% alcohol by volume, brewed and canned by the Oriental Brewery Co. of Seoul, South Korea. Now, I was really excited to actually find this beer the other week at the little bottle shop just across the road from where I work. The manager brought it to my attention, and they had a couple of cases of it there, of these lovely 355ml cans. So I obviously jumped for joy and bought a case, and again this week I bought another case, and they were quite reasonably priced as well. Now, I have tried this before a couple of years ago at Kyecheon, a Korean restaurant, strangely enough, that's located at Sunnybank, that does some really delicious fried chicken. If you do get the chance to ever check out Kyecheon, give it a go. You will cry tears of joy. It is that good. Alright, well, on the can it says it's 100% non-pasteurized beer and provides ultimate refreshment with fizzy and crisp taste. Now that really does appeal to me, being a lover of, really crisp lagers. Anyway, enough babbling about Cass Fresh from me. I think it's time I poured it out to this Spiegel glass and reviewed it and told you all how lovely it may very well be. Alright, okay, so a nice crack there. Okay, and I'll give it a pour, of course. Let's have a look at the appearance, shall we? Well, the appearance is a very clear, very pale golden, colour. There's a moderate amount of carbonation there, and that head, which was well over 3 fingers when I poured it, is quickly dissipating. Yeah, gee whiz, it's down to less than 2 now. Alright, well, anyway, certainly looks just as you would expect, very, clear and golden, yeah. So, what does it smell like? Let's have a whiff. Alright, not getting a terrible lot in the aroma. There's a faint smell of, rice there. And, an even fainter, smell of citrus. Probably like, I would say, lemon zest. Anyway, that head has completely gone. It's just fizzled away. It's a little sad to see, but anyway, we've talked about the appearance, and we've talked about the aroma, so that could only mean it's time for the most important part of the review, the taste test. So, a huge cheers to you all. Let's dive in. Well, up front, getting a subtle, flavour of malts there. Very nice, and definitely tasting, that rice there. But it's definitely, very smooth and refreshing, with that sort of, blend of grains, without a doubt. It, finishes very crisp and clean. Also getting that, zing of like citrus there, that, lemon zest. It also finishes quite dry, and there's really no bitterness to speak of whatsoever. Alright, so time for another gulp. What would I say in terms of its drinkability? Well, it's very drinkable at, 4.5% ABV. It's, quite, thin-bodied, but, it's not watery in any way, but you could certainly down a lot of these. So, of course, it's going to also be a great one to session. Ideally on a hot summer's day, but hey, here in Australia, even in autumn or winter, it doesn't get, too cold. So, it's even good in this season here. So, alright, well, I think I'll give it one last gulp and then a score out of 10. Alright. Alright, well, as you can tell, I'm really enjoying this. It's quite a delicious brew. Now, in terms of a score out of 10, I would first have to say that, well, it's nothing mind-blowing and, it's certainly nothing extraordinary, but, taste-wise, I mean, there's nothing offensive about it. In terms of what one looks for in a lug, it certainly, checks all the boxes. So, I'd probably be inclined to give it a solid 8 out of 10. So, there you go, folks, an 8 out of 10 for this lovely Cass fresh beer from Seoul, South Korea. Alright, check it out if you can. I know that it's certainly got distribution in Australia, so and like I said, the price point's quite good, so yeah, give it a go if you see it. Alright, well thanks for joining me once again for this SwillinGrog beer review, and yeah, until next time folks, fare thee well all.